Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hard4Games channel. I'm your host, Tony, and today we are taking a look at a very interesting Glover development cartridge for the Nintendo 64. For those of you that are unaware, Glover was a very unique and kind of quirky platformer. Imagine Mario, but if he was a glove, and you could bounce a ball around and do a bunch of the puzzles with a ball. So functionally nothing like Mario. But regardless of all that, it has its fans and a little bit of a cult following, as a matter of fact. It was developed by Interactive Studios, published by Hasbro, and came out in November of 1998 for the Nintendo 64, and was later ported to the PlayStation in 1999. Now remember that November 1998 date, because we're going to come back to it. Now here is the cartridge itself, and it's a little bit strange because it's kind of dolled up with a sticker. Actually less of a sticker and more of just like an image that they printed out and then taped onto it. And as you can see here, that image is slowly peeling off from all sides just to, you know, the age, humidity, etc., etc. I normally don't see stickers like this on development cartridges, but you come across them occasionally. On the back here, it looks like Braille, but what it really is a Sharpie that's just been worn down with age. And we also have NTSC right here. Now, the individual that sent this over for me to dump it said that the story was his father had received this from a trade show. He said, I don't know why they were giving out development cartridges at a trade show, but that's the story that he got from his father. Which would kind of track, considering it isn't just a blank cartridge in terms of its labeling. They actually made some sort of attempt to kind of visually label it with this image. Now, returning to the back, I did do a high-quality scan of this, and it seems to reference this being a September build of the game. Now, keep in mind, like I mentioned, this was released in November, so that would mean that this is a very, very late near-final build. So what does this mean in terms of differences? Well, I think I'm going to need your help here. Luckily, the owner not only decided to get this preserved and dumped, but also wants to release it via Forest of Illusion, and I will go ahead and put a link to his Twitter channel in the description below so you all can check it out for yourselves. But I played through the first couple levels of the game, watched the intro sequence, looked at all the menus, the high scores, the staff credits, all that stuff, and couldn't really find any differences. It is different in a hex editor, but I was hard-pressed to find anything significant. The only true difference I found was a difference in brightness in the background image of the main menu. The ball, the one that looks like Captain America's shield, that has a brightness difference between this particular version and the final build of the game. And that's all I could find. So I would love it if you guys, checked it out, and especially if you're familiar with the game, which I'm not particularly familiar with the game, unfortunately, but check it out, and if you can find any differences, make sure to comment in the description below, hit me up on Twitter, whatever you'd like to do. So I'm going to rely on all of you to help me out with this one. So once again, I want to thank the individual that sent this over to be dumped and preserved. Thank you so much, and I hope that you all enjoy playing it and looking for differences between this and the retail version of the game. If you want to stay up to date with everything that we're doing here at Hard4Games, make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be notified when our videos pop up on YouTube. Aside from that, really appreciate you all watching, and we'll see you all next time.